Bonsoir. Pedal has left the jet. Nothing goes okay. Anyway, good day again. Been on the river today. That video just transcoded. I had to edit the video a little bit because it came in 3 parts, and well, I made an intro, sort of. You'll see that. Then I had to compress the audio. That's something someone may have noticed or not. I built a tool that does what I want with the audio. It compresses everything a little bit. I have a compressor in my microphone, that's this one over here. Why are you people looking on the other side? That's all sort of fine, but I think I can do better. So I built a special app for my tablet that it splits the audio in 5 bands, compresses them separately, and then puts them under the video again. What it will do is it will amplify the background sound a little. A bisschen, das ist German. All kinds of fish jumping around. So it will compress the audio, the background sounds like the frogs and the crickets and whatnot will be enhanced a little bit. Please wait. I thought there was a bottle floating in the river. Well, actually, there is a bottle floating in the river, but that's something my neighbor did because he put a seat in there. It's old caravan chair, so he can sit there. Okay, good to know. Because I can't fish here, not like this. Maybe I will go fishing tonight. I don't know yet. Depends on a lot of factors. I'll rotate the kayak so you can see behind me again. It's around 8 p.m. so it's evening, and behind me we see well, we don't see a sun. That's because some storm clouds are coming in from the northwest. I don't think they will reach us. Maybe we'll get some rain. I'm not sure about that. It's all going very slowly. It might even die before it gets here. But hopefully it brings some rain to this river, because trust me, we need it. It's so dry out here and the water levels are pretty low. We are at, last time I checked, it was 44 centimeters below normal. And I'm absolutely sure that it's way less now. Let's say 48 centimeters. Well done. Well, I'm just gonna hang around a little bit on the river, fish a bit, do nothing, whatever. Let's see if I can catch anything. Anyway, there is fish, I do see them. I'm slowly drifting away, which is okay. I could use my anchor, but yeah, then what? Let it be for now. There is hardly any current, so I can adjust. Anyway, that other video I made earlier today is currently actually doing nothing. I didn't start the upload. So because it was pretty large, it will be there tomorrow morning, I think. Somehow the fish, yeah, small fish around. Doesn't help really. There's also some bigger fish. I put on my swimming trousers, so if I want to, I can just get out of the kayak. I mean, it's pretty warm. Oh, I noticed you are all looking at me. That's not really interesting, I think. So let's change the camera angle a little bit. Put you guys up here. I am slowly reaching the little waterfall. I call it a waterfall, but it's actually nothing. Fishing is terrible this year, but that's okay with me. I do like to fish, I do like to catch, but if we can't catch anything, I'll have my fun anyway. My hand still hurts. Not completely okay, still. I could go down the rapid and fish out there a little bit, but I do not want to run into a beaver that's going down. Not at this time of day. Like I said, it's around 8 p.m, maybe a little bit later, and that means that the beavers will come out. Especially now the sun left. I'm having troubles with my fishing rod all the time, that I have to clear all the time. It's not difficult, but it just takes time, and I don't have any time, do I? There's a little rapid again. Like I said, it's nothing. You can go down with the kayak still, not for long anymore, because if there's less water then it won't work, but I don't want to go up and find the beaver. That's not funny. Well, it's kind of funny, but no, I'm not in the mood for that. I'll move the camera around a little bit so you can look at what's coming up from the northwest. We are looking in the direction of Saint-Martin d'Ardèche. I'm in Saint-Julouin, the Perolais, and that's the direction northwest, and you can see there's some cloud cover, some dark clouds. We can get some rain, maybe some thunder. Like I said, I hope the thunderstorms will at least dump a lot of water upstream. We will notice that in about 1 or 2 days, if it's enough. But yeah, let's see. The weather is the weather, and it comes like it comes. So it's all fine. Somebody parked a camper on the north side of the river, on the place where I parked on a lump of wood, a log. Maybe that's allowed, I don't know. I guess that's where the green Tesla charger light came from. At least I thought it was something like that. Very hard to see in the dark from far away. That fishing line I use is no good, but I'm not gonna change it. Let's try to catch some fish. As usual, the small fish is following the lure. Nobody bites and the big fish is nowhere to be seen. I'm slowly drifting again in the direction of beaver country. So let's not do that for this time. Let's take it easy. Look around a little. Maybe we see some fish, maybe we won't. No, I'm gonna put you up there. Enjoy the view. I'm again at the place where I saw a couple of catfish earlier. Pretty cool. I don't see any bigger fish. There is fish hunting. I just don't know if that's small fish hunting little flies that are hovering over the water surface, or if it's something else. They ain't big. Let's just give it a try. Bit by bit. See what's happening. It's mostly tiny fish. I don't expect to catch a 50 centimeter chub or so. Not with this lure. Then I have to go fly fishing. And actually it's ideal weather for that. But still I'm not gonna do it. Not today. I personally think the fish is just trying to catch some flies. They're hovering over the surface of the water, not very deep. Another little school of fish. It's not ideal. Also, the flies are trying to eat me alive. Because why not? Let's rotate the kayak a little bit, because casting like this is bad for my back. So yeah, we're going back to the beaver territory. Let's hope they know I'm no danger to them. Somehow it must be very boring to see me fishing and catching nothing. On the other hand, enjoy nature. Ooh, there was something big at there. I did see a bigger fish. But I might have just thrown the lure on his head. Yeah, that can happen. There was a bite. Tiny one, but still. I still don't see any beaver. Well, most of the fish is no longer hiding under the tree. I think. No, it was way better this afternoon trying to fish here. Some small fish is trying to come along. It's next to impossible. There's a little bit of a bigger chub. I need fly fishing for that. Those chubs don't bite on spinners. At least I've never seen them do that. And my spinner likes the weeds. Because why not, right? Well, we have one more try there and then I'm done at this place. Okay. That didn't work out very well. Okay, we are going to another spot, but before we go, I want to check out what somebody left on the bank. Did they dump it? I'm not very sure what that is. Just gonna check it out. I won't steal it. Those are buckets with plants. Why would you do that? Well, anyway, none of my business. Let them be happy. You guys are looking at the campsite. Enjoy. Those pesky flies, get out. In my mouth, in my nose, in my ears. And in my eyes. We are going to the somewhat deeper part of the river. But first we're gonna check on my piece of lead. Because why not? Tomorrow, depending on the weather, I might just go there, jump in the river and see what I can do. If I can find some goggles. I have some at home. It doesn't really help me a lot. We will travel a bit close to the bank. I will change the camera direction again to look for carp and other fish. Maybe coming out. It's not really late, it's not really dark, so don't get your hopes up. No fish camp today, maybe tomorrow. All depending on the weather. Water levels a little bit higher would really help. Yeah, I'm also almost certain those little chubs out here are just trying to find the flies. I should have brought my fly fishing kit. Then I might possibly catch one after another. But that's not the case, so forget about it. Not today. Should I see my piece of lead, I will jump in. I see signs of carp fleeing. I have 2 pieces of bait that I could try. For fishing in the evening, I mean. For the carp, I could use plain cheese. And for the catfish, I have nothing else than shrimp, of which I know that they like that a lot. Well, the water is pretty clear and quiet, so maybe I'll see my piece of lead somewhere between the green weeds. I don't have much hope for that, but I'm also very bad at giving up. I know it's here. Yeah, it might be overgrown by the weeds. I'm way past the point where I need to be. I'm almost sure that it's overgrown. So should I go over tomorrow? I'm not gonna do that today. There's a beaver lodge straight next to the bank. I'm not gonna try that. Not now, but should I come back here, I need to get rid of the weeds. Ah yeah, also if I find it now, I will not jump in. No way. Wait, that's a beaver trail out there. I will not go there. If that piece of lead wasn't overgrown, I would have seen it. For sure. It's not that small. Yeah, come on. Let's go fishing. Looking at the sky, I see some signs of rain over there, but I'm not really sure, it's far away. Another carp left jet. It was straight ahead. Well, the good thing is, no wind, the warm air will stay because we got overcast. And the bad news is mosquitoes like this weather. Won't be ideal. Although I have some repellent with me, of course. I saw a carp and I saw another carp, 2 carp. I see some stuff ahead. Like I don't see the fish, but I see that there's something there. I see a kingfisher, 2. Cool. That's all stuff you can see with your eyes. The camera won't pick it up. But that's okay. Still no catfish. That's a bit early for that. I think they will come out in about an hour or so. I can give my fishing rod a spin, but I'm not very hopeful. Let's give it a try. I got a little bite. But again, it's all little, very little. Not that I mind. Well, it's not much. We are going to the other side. I can't ask those people to turn the music off, so I hope I'll be fine. Earlier I heard Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive in French. Really, how bad should it be? It's not my kind of thing. So, let's give it a try. Shall we? A small perch would be nice. But then also, don't be easy. Don't hang in the trees. Nobody. Ah, perfect. Not seeing anyone, just like this afternoon. Big carp to my right. He was just hanging around. That's all. No bite, no nibbling, nothing. I don't even see any fish following my lure. It's around 2 meters deep out here. Where I'm at, not at the bank. It's a little bit less. Oh. I can sit here for hours and find nothing. And now my lure doesn't work. Why is that? Yeah, now it does. Of course. I might as well give up. This is more useless than ever. I mean, if I see anything trailing my lure, then it's at least something, but even that is absent. There was a little bit of a bigger bite. I think it was a little perch. Because they hang out around here. Let's try to fish a little bit deeper. Maybe that's the trick. The mosquitoes got to me. That's fine. Come on. Okay, let's try somewhere else. It won't be long before the beavers come out. It would be nice again. The water is perfect to spot the beavers. No whipples. I had a bite. It was a small one, again. I see a big carp. To my right, coming from under the trees. It's just realized I don't see any fish. There are almost no fish. I have to stop myself drifting to the bank, which I just did. That was a little bite again. Still, I don't see any fish. Well, almost in the tree. Well done. Yep, it's useless. Oh, look. It must be at least 4 centimeters long. There he is. Oh, that's a good 5 centimeters. Well, at least I got one. And it's swimming again. Really, I'm not here for the small fish. I don't mind, but don't force me in bringing out the big guns. I will do that anyway. Yeah. What should we do? Well, I've seen about 4 or 5 carp, I think. I caught one tiny fish. It's not completely useless. I'm enjoying nature, the natural sounds of some stupid music playing somewhere. You can't say that again, it's my opinion. Another big carp, 2. Let's put the rod away for a little, so it won't land in the trees again. Now we're just gonna look around a little. Another big carp. Well, you're coming with me, so I can put you in the water pretty fast. Should that be useful? There was another big carp. I missed it. This is also a cool spot for a fish cam during the day. There is some activity. I just don't know if that's a beaver hiding out because they hang out here, or if it's something else. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, it's a beaver. There he is. Very hard to see, but I see him. It's looking like a rock. We're not gonna fight. It might not be another part. There it is. Well, not sure if that was visible. One was swimming away and the other one was swimming in the water plants here. We can very cautiously watch the beaver again. He just entered the water. It's over there. Easy going. He or she just dove away. He's in the water now. That means I can easily take a closer look without disturbing anyone. Although there should be two out here. Any carp? Nope. Anything else interesting? Not really. Although it looks very nice. Right, I can see traces of carp that went away. See a little bit of dust cloud in the water. Yeah, the beaver was swimming around the bank again. Near the bank, not around the bank. I'm just keeping my quiet to observe because it's beautiful. Oh, I already knew he or she was there. I told you, I saw some rippling on the water. But they are sometimes very hard to spot because the bank is as brown as the beavers are. Currently not seeing anyone. But what I do feel is some fresh breeze coming from the north, so northwest, which means that fresh air, possibly outflow from the storm clouds, if they are still storm clouds, because I don't know that, is reaching me. I do not see the beaver. But I'm sure it's around somewhere. I'm almost certain that it didn't leave the water. Yeah, there he is. He's sort of standing up, eating. Now, I don't want to get too close. Very nice. He or she has no idea I'm here. They have a very bad eyesight. They react to movement, light, darkness, and smell. Now, I'm sure I'm smelling after a day like this. But then the wind is coming from in front of me. I do not know how to zoom with this camera, but I can do it digitally. There he is. And that's sort of how you do it. Be quiet. Be careful. You might even see a carp. Yeah, what's next? I think fishing is sort of done. if I want to go fly fishing, I have to get in the water on the other side where I started, sort of. But that's not really an option because of the beavers. And again, I'm not scared of them, but I do not want to disturb them. I don't want to cause any disturbance. They're just way too nice. Yeah, I made a nice video about it. That was a close encounter that you do not want to have. But just hanging around on a river, beaver not spotting you, and just enjoying the view, that's great. At least I think that's great. Now we have seen some carp. I'm on the river for almost an hour now, and I'm doing. There's carp going. I can see it. There's another one going. It's over there. There was two carp. I should prepare my second rod and go for one cheese and one shrimp. See what will happen. By the way, I am very sure you can catch a catfish with a piece of cheese too. They eat namely everything. But what I wanted to say, I'm on the river for an hour and I forgot my drink again, so what I should do is go back to my tent and my caravan and grab a beer. Yeah, I will. As my neighbor said this afternoon, you need a beer because it's Father's Day. Okay. I don't have kids. Yeah, doesn't matter. Easy going. It's actually cooling down. What did I hear? I heard a strange sound. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. There wasn't much to see, but still, nature. So I say goodbye. I have nothing else to offer you, at least not now. I will leave the camera on until I reach the bank of the river and see you again, possibly tomorrow.